Well, we are at Netherlands here for season 4, tier 1, round 8. Um, and then Guy and Ryan Anderson is not going to be here. And unfortunately, I haven't been the main stream producer for the Infinite Racing League for about 2 seasons. So I don't have access to that Twitch channel, so I'm going to stream it from here, instead. So we're here at in Australia, doing with qualifying. Let me set up the things here. Move, change some settings here just to make sure that get going correctly. Lower that. All right. So let's see. Looks like Tai's on his outlap. So we've got Tai, Chris Not Luda, JD, Frozen, Emod, Smokey, all on outlaps here. Gonna be a challenge to try to pull this off solo, but Tai's the first one out on a cold track. See how he does here. All right, he's starting his lap. Oh, he's got some traffic on. Oh, he almost had traffic. Good job to the driver coming out. Did a good job to get out of the way or not impede. I don't know if we have any weather going on, but takes a curb there. Pulls it in. Third gear, fourth, fifth, going back down to fourth. They're just getting on it right away. Right. Coming around the last corner, let's see time that he sets. What's the benchmark time here? And it's a 108.72. I'm sure we've got a Ferrari coming in afterwards. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a McLaren coming through, and no one has done a better job there. So, Tata's at the top. Frozen just about a tenth behind. Smokey and Chris Not Luda a little bit behind them. We're starting to get some times in here. Null Cross jumps. Yeah, look from third to sixth. Really tight. Oh, JD must have had a tough something happened during his lap to get a 112. Let's see who's on the who's in the middle of their lap. We're getting a lot of laps in. Oh, Yuki jumps up to third. Misaki, Legsaki, I don't know what your real name is, but Legsaki jumps up to fourth. Let's see where Chicken is. Oh, Chicken with a little slide. He has got some grass on his tires. Game Tech coming in at 11th. Chicken with a purple sector 2. Let's see if he can finish. He can finish this off. Coming down the back. Around the banked corner. Coming to the line. And he goes 10th. He's at 10th at 109.83. NYC Gaming jumping up to 109.114. Exact same time as Yuki, but Yuki finished it first. So we're starting Alphaness 118. All right, so he must have had something happen because we've seen him sub in the Tier 1 last year and come away with the win. So, oh, and a big slide there. Caution in Sector 3. Might have been him, but trying to get around this last corner. He'll probably not like that lap, but he jumps up to 4th. So, if it wasn't for that slide, he probably could have been top 3. Everybody else is in the pits. We have Paxton, Connor, and Low Pro yet to set laps, and Tai Tai going out for another lap. So very, very tight from 3. Oh, Llama jumps into third with a 109.008, but very tight from 3 to 13. All in the 109s. Ooh, a lot of cars coming out. All right, Lama, I think just finished another lap, but he didn't improve on his time. We have a Mercedes, I think. Nope, coming into the pits. Is Tai Tai in a push? Ooh, NYC Gaming jumps up with 0.006 of a second to take first. Oh, somebody's in the way there. Nope. Caution. Hold off to the side. Can Tai Tai get to the line? And he gets to the line. And then he goes back in front. Purple lap. On an in lap. Can't tell who's on an out lap here. Is Chicken coming? Nope, I think it's Crit at a time. Paxton on his out lap. Chicken coming around. He's on it. So he's gonna start a lap here. See if he can improve. Follow him through. See if he can improve on his time. And he's got a personal best in Sector 1. Wait, it still says outlap for him. I don't understand. Yeah, let's go to Paxton here. Setting a time. Coming around. Looks like he's on pace for like a 110. 111, 1. Then, all right, let's see. Do we have any changes? Oh, and this is on that outlap. We've got Yuki breaking the 108. Oh, but he went off track. So that's an abort right there. There's a lot of traffic right there. All right, so he's got 92% battery. See what Yuki can do. Oh, never mind. He is in the pit. I think this is an outlap, even though it's timed. He's saving it. He's saving his battery here. The chicken's going in the pits. Where's the Haas of Paxton coming around the corner, but he'll probably be going into the pits. Yep. Where's he coming across? Is he pushing this lap or coming in? Ooh, Crank all in the grass. I think he's coming into the pits, but let's see if this Farah. Is it Frozen? Frozen now takes the pole by 2/10. He going for another. With 6 minutes left, they're probably just waiting and trying to put their last set of tires on. Yeah, he's a second behind, so he's on an in lap here. Look at all that dirt. Alpha coming through. Let's see what he can do. Nope, he's coming to the pits. Chris Not Luda and the Red Bull. Everybody's waiting for the last. They're starting to hit to get into the last thing here. Got a lot of 109s. Gonna be quite a train, and here Netherlands, it can be hard to overtake. You have to be brave in a couple corners, make a dive. Except for could be a lot of trains. Moki looks like he jumped up to 4th. The 1089. Connor has yet to set a lap. All right, Llama looks like he's pushing. Oh, and he missed that corner. That's an abort right there. Yeah, we don't see a lot of improvements yet. Let's just stick with Llama here for a little bit. I'm gonna type in the chat. Race broadcast. All right. Let's see. Ugh, and he goes wide. I don't know what's going on with Llama there, but let's see if some of these other folks setting times. Doesn't look like they're setting new times here. Who's in the other Ferrari? Saki. He going for. All right, so he's now going on his push lap. Some traffic in front. Let's go on board. I don't know if there's going to be rain today. He's trying to push through here. Some traffic ahead. Downshifts come through. Down to third. Takes that corner. Oh, and somebody spun in front of him! And he just got by it. Wow. Frozen takes more time off with a 108.375. We'll check on the thing here. Oh, Lasaki looks like he's on a good lap. He should get up there. He saves 3/10 and goes up to fifth. That was a good lap. Tai's on an out lap. NYC Gaming, I think, is in the middle of is just starting his lap. Connor is finally going at the very end. I think he wants to save, his tires. Ooh, there's a quick flick into that turn. Coming around. Is that Smokey behind him? No, it's the other Alpine. He's slowing down? Oh, he aborts. He aborts the lap. Recharging. All right, Tai's on a lap. He's up on his time by four thousandths. I think qualifying has ended. Let's see where we go here. Let's see if this is his last chance to try to pull out a time. Purple sector 1. Dropped a lot of time off of that. Couple tenths off, so let's see if he can carry this momentum through. Purple sector 2. So let's see if he can pull this time here. Don't think that's gonna quite make it. Yeah. So he lost a little bit in that third sector. 108.6. We'll put him in second. Let's see where Yuki is. Oh, I think he's done. But one of the racing bulls spun out. Connor retires, so he didn't put a lap in. Which Alpine is stuck on the track? Is that Game Tech? Yeah, that's Game Tech. Nope. I think that's it for qualifying. We'll have Frozen and Tai Tai in the front row, but with a 3/10 difference. Um, NYC Gaming in third, Smokey fourth, Alpha, coming fifth, and Lasaki and Yuki round out the racers that are in the 108s. All right. Well, pretty tight here. We can see that the up to seventh is all in the 108s. Llama's close to the 108s in eighth, so that's really tight. And then we have our second set in the 109s from ninth until 15th. So this is gonna be. We'll see what kind of race this is, how many safety cars there are, etc. Because yeah. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard to pass unless there's incidents um, or good DRS. So it's gonna be an interesting race. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. All right, so they're most likely going to um, start in at 9:05. That's usually what happens. 5 minute break. But let's see. Let's see if I can set up viewing some of the other racers here. Got 18 seconds left. All right, we got our formation lap going. Let's look at the tires. All right, we've got frozen tire. I mean, everybody, a bunch of people on mediums is the choice tire. Yuki is on softs. Let's see if he can make an impression off the start and get past anyone. And then we go all the way down to Game Tech, who's gonna support the hards, and JD with softs, and Connor with hards. So gonna be could be an interesting race here. All right, from time to time we'll switch the different POVs. Have Frozen's POV at the front here. You get ready to go. And we're off. We already got Yuki making up a place. Masaki already has lost 3 places. We've got a NYC Gaming trying to take the inside around. Tai Tai looks like he's got that. And they're going around the corner. All right, so at the beginning here, we've got Alpha and Lasaki already losing places. Tai Tai lost a place. Emad lost a place. Low Pro lost a place. Connor up 3 places from last. Paxton losing a place, and Game Tech losing a place. So lots of action already on the first lap here, and Yuki with these soft tires is really making an impression here. Is Frozen not streaming? I guess not. Where's Percy? Chris not Luda. Chris is in 12th. Go for Percy's stream. So you can ride on board with Percy in the little mini cam. He's having a tight battle here with Nullcross. So everything is still pretty tight. The top 9 are all in a big train, and followed closely by 10 through 19. Oh, Paxton is 11 seconds behind. Something must have happened there. So let's go. Who has the closest gap? The Llama's here with. Well, let's stick with Yuki here, who's on the soft tires. If he has better traction coming out in the use of battery, yeah, there he goes. Yuki with the fastest lap. But now he's gonna be trapped a little bit behind. He's gonna have to like save his battery, or figure out a way to use the traction to his advantage while he has it. Oh, everybody else is pretty. Oh, Tai Tai's getting close. The top 4 are all very close. It's about who's brave, who's got the bravery here. And JD and Paxton pit early. Tai in 8th and moving down. What? Something happened to Tai as he drops from 2nd to 12th, losing 10 places. Yuki now up to 3rd in a podium position. Oh, I wonder what happened there. I wonder if it was a move or a bump or something. I'm not sure what happened there, but quite some incidents there. He's gonna have to battle his way back. But NYC Gaming staying close to Frozen here. We'll see if he takes over on the next straight. All right, we're coming to the back straight. Frozen's extended the lead a little bit. It was 0.3, but now it's 0.5, 0.6. They both have about the same DRS. And Frozen pulling a 0.7 before he gets to the straight. So that's going to cover it off pretty well. Yuki the early. Yuki and Connor with +4 so far. Things are somewhat settling in. Tai's looking to get by Chris, not Luda here. Oh, but he loses some time. Let's go to Chris's view on the, well, it's a commercial, but once it gets back, we'll be able to sort of see from his point of view what's going on. JD and Paxton way in the back there. Chris is trying to stay ahead of Tai, but it might not happen here. Tai coming to the inside. Oh, looks like Chris might have locked up a little bit. Oh no, and Percy with a little spin. Loss of traction. Causes them to lose a couple positions. Let's go back up to Yuki and Smokey here. Now I wonder if Yuki is, starting to lose some of the advantage of those tires. Wonder if he's gonna go to the hards, or is it a 2-stop race for him? We have 4 positions though. Tai slowly getting back into the race here. There's just a big train right now. Frozen slowly eking out a gap. He's at 9/10, almost out of DRS range. Yeah, and he's using more battery to keep up. So, oh, did somebody crash? I think an Aston might have crashed. Yep, he's facing somewhat the wrong way. JD's, and it's a safety car. Safety car is out. Safety car is out. So, um, that's unfortunate for Frozen, who had a gap, but this could be advantageous for Yuki. You know, is it time to get off those soft tires? Because after 7 laps, I'm sure that they're a little bit cooked. So Paxton first in, he needs to get the change and get outside of the safety car before he gets lapped. That'll bring him back into the race. Yeah, everybody's coming into the pits. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, did somebody almost hit somebody? Oh, somebody took out the pit board. Percy staying out on his mediums. Chris Naluda with 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Crank 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane as well. Did Game Tech stay out? Let's take a look at the tires. Yeah, Percy stayed out. Game Tech stayed out with it. Yes, Game Tech's going to stay out with the 7-lap hard. So that's advantageous for him to get some. See if he can actually keep those positions. Uh, Percy, that's going to be interesting to see what happens there and how he handles that. But everybody else changed under the safety car. Paxton and JD trying to catch back up. Chris not looted 10-second penalty. Connor 3-second. Crank 10-second penalty. Well, let's go to Percy. Let's go to Percy's view. Well, let's go to Frozen's view. Doesn't look like his streaming is working. So, where's Percy? All right, well, behind the safety car. First behind the safety car. Ten-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags for Connor. What the heck was that? Wow. Percy's checking his rearview mirrors here. Staying behind the safety car. I don't know how long his tires are gonna last. So NYC Gaming somehow through the pit stops was able to get out in front of Frozen. Continuing to go around and around and around. So 10 laps down, 26 left. Uh, I'm anticipating that the safety car should be in this lap. I don't know if Percy's how he's gonna take this restart. I'm wondering if he should maybe that safety car's in this lap. He should trundle down so that people don't he shouldn't start too early. Take it slow through the straight so that he doesn't give people the slipstream. Keeping it slow, keeping it slow. Keep it slow through the straight. He's going now? Yeah, he probably should have waited a little bit longer because now they're just gonna blow past him at the line here. Oh, and what do we have? NYC gets by. Percy's still holding off Frozen. But is Percy gonna have enough grip? Yeah, this is gonna give NYC a chance to just get ahead and get away. Frozen needs to try to get by him, and he's pulling it. He gets by him through there, so that was crucial. That was crucial for him to be able to continue to chase down NYC Gaming. So let's see if how much what Percy can do to hold on to this position, because he's already got Yuki all over him. No DRS yet, but Yuki with 72% battery. He'll probably get him on the straight here. Oh, Percy goes wide. He goes wide and gives up that position right away. So we'll see how long he stays where he is here. NYC Gaming with a 111. And another battle. 3 wide going around. Smokey gets by. Llamas close behind. A little bit of a log jam here. Llama goes to the inside. Oh, the little bump. And he's off into the gravel. And Percy's all the way back down to 11th. That was tough. That was tight. So Yuki's right behind Frozen. Let's see what about the same amount of battery. He'll have DRS. Can he get by? NYC Gaming is now 3 seconds ahead. Oh, wow! And Yuki takes second place. He's on mediums. I wonder if that means that he'll have to change again. He's gonna have to pull a gap. I think everybody else. I don't know if they'll have to change again. Unless it's a safety car. So Yuki's pulling that gap down slightly. NYC Gaming just on his own, moving along. Percy catching up to the pack here. Chris coming up on E-Mod. Yep, Yuki's taking took what, 1/10 out that lap. If Frozen on the hards, right, is probably gonna be stuck behind there. Just maybe just keep DRS, save his tires, save his battery. play a little bit of the long game. The chicken is 2/10 behind Smokey. That's the closest battle. Oh, no cross just gets by Game Tech. Yeah, Percy's tires are gone, so by the time he needs a safety car. By the time he changes, he'll probably be in 18th. It was a gamble, and it was paying off until until that little battle with Llama, I think. Chicken is close to his personal best here. He's 1/10 off his normal time, but it's gonna be hard to make this pass. And he's got Alpha right behind him as well. Smokey still has DRS to Llama. Got a caution. Looks like JD probably hit something again. Percy finally pits. Yep. But maybe he can go hard and go straight to the end, and we'll see what other drivers have to make changes. Let's just go and see if there's anybody with any damage on their cars. Looks like everybody's clean. Oh, never mind. Looks like Paxton is missing an M plate here. Game Tech is fine. Connor's fine. Frank is fine. Percy with new set of hearts. See if he can get all the way to the end. The NYC Gaming keeping his gap to Yuki. Let's see what lap he pulls it. Well, he lap here. Holding off Frozen. Llama up 4 positions, but got a gap to Frozen. So looking at the timing sheets, we've got most people in the train. This is gonna be hard. Get a pass done. Well, Smokey's getting close, but let's go to NYC. He's about to set a lap. Let's see what his lap is like compared to Yuki here. He looks like he's pulling out. He's extending his gap now. So we got a 112. Another 112. 7. So I don't think Yuki's, catching NYC, and Frozen, he's on the hard tires, hoping to make an impression by the end. He's got 70% battery. Yuki only has 12. So, for 18. So, we'll see if Frozen slowly reins them in. Oh, what happened to Percy's stream? Did he leave? Looks like he stopped streaming. Go to Chris, not Luda. Commercial right now. Turn that off. Frozen slowly reining him in here. Llama could be under pressure this lap too. He has that 10-second penalty. By the time if he pits again, they'll probably, you know, he'll probably serve it in the race. Wait, we're under safety car? I missed that. Oh, but a drive-through for JD, not honoring the Delta. So this will be interesting. Does NYC come in for a change now? Yes, he does. He's gonna go out to the hard. He's gonna go out to the hards. Is Yuki gonna go for a change? Yes, and then that means Frozen will stay out. And Yuki gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's going to ruin his placement. Wow. So a lot of people coming into the pits. So I don't know what caused the safety car. I missed it. So what we have, 11 lap hard, Smokey and Frozen, and Tai Tai. Emod with 11 lap mediums. He should probably, change. Now Yuki going back to the softs again. I think softs last about 10 laps. So, that's gonna be interesting. I think he just wants to make up time, which if he gets ahead of NYC Gaming on the softs, it'll just be hard for NYC to really he'll lose out time to Frozen. So this is gonna be, interesting. We're under safety car conditions right now. Wait, Yuki's going back in? Oh, I mean, you made your choice. You should have just stuck with it. So what is he gonna come back on? He's gonna come back out on hards. I mean, now you're all the way in 14th. That's gonna be difficult. Should have just stayed on your softs and just hope for another safety car. Ugh. Well. Now it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Okay, what did they? Game tech. So, how much of an advantage will NYC Gaming have to cars in front? And will there be another safety car? Gotta nurse these tires. 13 lap hards. We're just gonna have to see what the delta is. I don't know why Yuki went all the way. Went. You gotta take your chance. All right, safety car is in this lap. People trying to warm up their tires. Hopefully nobody crashes into anybody. What kind of restart are we gonna get here? So Tai has made his way back up to third by staying out on those hard tires. All right, and Frozen's gone. Oh, and he's already pulling a 0.6 advantage here. Llama and NYC on the faster tires. All right, so NYC's already by Emod. Going around. Llama gonna be short. They're right behind him. The Chicken's right behind Llama with better tires. So these different tires are gonna, and then the different strategies is gonna make a difference here. The Llama's gonna be under pressure. Try to get by Emod as fast as possible. And NYC Gaming is right behind Tai. We'll see how that. Let's see how that pans out here. DRS is enabled. Caution sector 3. Yuki, I think something happened to Yuki. So his race, it was so promising and sort of just dropped away. And he's going back into pit. I think he's gonna, he might just retire. Or is he going for something? He's going onto mediums, but they're used mediums. So that's unfortunate. I think he didn't select it, correctly. Right, Tai's right behind Smokey. Frozen pulling out a 3-second gap already. Trying to another safety car. Wow. What is Frozen gonna do here? I think he has to stay out. Nope, but he's going in. This puts Tai in the lead. All fascinating. Yuki, I don't know what. Oh no, Game Tech with the 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I don't know if Yuki. Looks like No Cross probably had the accident. Looks like it because he is out of the race. Don't know exactly what happened there. Lap 24. And Yuki goes into pits again. Probably needs to put those hard tires on just to go to the end. Yep. So looks like Yuki had a Ferrari strategist moment. A lot of pit stops with the wrong with suboptimal tire strategy. The Emod goes for soft tires. Game Tech with new mediums. Frozen is smoking with new mediums. But they have to get through a lot of cars. A lot of cars. High Ties in first here. I don't know. I think Frozen maybe Frozen should have stayed out, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's a lot of people to get through in what might be just 11 laps or 9 laps by the time we get going. Now we have Tai Tai, NYC Gaming, and Llama as your podium holders. But Lasaki and Chicken and Lasaki on mediums right behind them. So slight tire advantage there if they can take advantage of it. Everybody else is around to sort of pick up the piece. Safety car might be in this. Yep, and safety car is in this lap. So Tai Tai, what are you gonna do here? Slowly inching. Oh wow, very close behind, and he's going. A little bit of wheel spin, but he really didn't catch NYC by surprise, and Llama's right behind him too. So they are catching up, even though he's got the battery. Gonna go to the outside. All right, he's gonna probably hold on for this lap. JDT is disqualified for not coming in for his drive-through. We don't know how long Tai Tai can hold on to this. Frozen looks like he's really close to Paxton. They are probably going side by side through here. Oh, and Paxton gets a little bit of a spin. Caution in sector 2. NYC Gaming is not up to Tai Tai. Or he's 0.7 behind. But let's look at this battle here as we come around this DRS section. Frozen gonna get by Connor. No. Tai Tai is staying ahead of NYC Game. Oh, Frozen goes to the inside and gets by Connor. Next up is a Low Pro. Is he gonna take it? Ooh, there's a little bit of a lockup. Can he go to the inside with the medium tires? They're going side by side, looks like, and he gets by him. So 5-lap tire advantage. Is there enough laps to get him back up to the front? Tai Tai is maintaining his gap from NYC Gaming, even though he has 19 lap hard tires, 8-lap tire advantage. But let's go back up here. He's got 70% battery. Oh, but Tai Tai is using all his battery to stay ahead. Looks like NYC Gaming is just biding his time, biding his time. And Tai Tai's gonna be out of batteries here. Oh, he's just gonna blow by. Just blow by. And Llama might be the next one to go by. Yuki making his way up to 14th. Emod making his way through. Frozen getting another pass done. Frozen getting by Chris Not Luda. Oh, what happened to Chris Not Luda? Not sure what happened there. Frozen's got his teammate next. Let's see if Llama can get by Tai Tai. Tai Tai with DRS and more battery. Probably be able to hold position. Sector 3, somebody crashed. Is it Connor? No, Crank. Looks like Crank is out. And the final safety car. So, with the final safety car, dude, people go to the soft tires. Or did they just stay out? I think Frozen should probably stay out. Tai Tai. You know, you might just want to stay out. Team Tech changing for the softs. If he can make it, we'll see if he can make an impression. Have to drive to the Delta. See if there's any drive-through penalties that happen if you aren't paying attention. Tata has a decision to make here. They all have a decision to make. Gonna try to keep position or go into the pits. Oh, a lot of people fake going to the pits and they do not go. There's a Red Bull going in. Or no, it's Connor. Low Pro. Percy. Paxson. All going to the pits. I'm sure for new softs. Only 6 laps. I guess there's nothing to lose for those folks. What's up, JD? Tough luck on this race. Hope you know. Yeah, you got disqualified for not going through that drive-through, but I think it was probably tough with all the safety cars and stuff to time it right. Right, 22 laps. Hard tires. Oof. The NYC Gaming almost hit the safety car. That would be crazy. And let's look. We probably have another 2 laps under the safety car, which would give us 4 laps of racing. And Frozen went out to the mediums at the last safety car. Looking at what Tai Tai is doing in the gap that if he stayed in control, he might have actually been able to, you know, keep the lead, sort of long enough. But we'll see if he can get back onto the podium with 4 laps left. Yeah, I think that the safety car will probably come in this lap. How did Emad pass? He'll probably have to give that position back. Is it a drive-through bug, or did you don't run? No, it's yeah. Well, it's tough to not run no assist and then come in. What assist do you usually run? Um, I'm guessing you run ABS. I think ABS gotta learn how to brake a little bit different than yeah, drive through. It's just if you yeah yeah TC turning off TC is probably easier than turning off ABS, but gotta learn how to do both. All right, so let's see here. NYC Gaming, how's he gonna take this? He can probably just go because Tata is not gonna have the traction. But yeah. So this is what I would have done too. Gone slow down the straight, right? Oh, but and just don't give them the advantage on the straight. Just start to go right at the racing line. Oh, and Chicken on the inside. Is he gonna make it stick? Is he gonna make it stick? Him and Llama going back and forth. Around the outside. It's all about traction at this point. And Chicken gets there. So can Chicken get ahead of Tai Tai with this tire advantage? And then Frozen is probably going to be coming up on Llama next. Oh, JD, you have 3 laps to do that drive through. And then if you don't do it within 3 laps, it disqualifies you. It should actually tell you right before saying, "Hey, this is the last lap before, otherwise you'll get qualified." So Frozen trying to get around Llama. Can he get it done here? Nope. Okay, so it didn't tell you. Yeah, it's 3 laps. Probably got messed up with all the safety cars, too. So it's really close here. Tai hold on, or will Chicken take over? Frozen's right behind Llama. Trying to find a different line. There's a little bit more traction. But with DRS and similar battery, oh, Frozen has more pace, but he just can't get by Llama because he'll just run into the back of him. Tai running out of battery. Next lap might be it for him unless he harvests a lot. Yep, he's setting it to none to try to recharge through this section. To try to be able to hold off Chicken, who's on better tires. And a lot less laps. Oh, looks like Frozen is right next to Llama. I'm worried they're gonna make contact the way it is. Oh, they're so close. So close to each other. He's trying to go down the inside. A little bit of contact there. And Frozen looks like he's going to make his way by, but Llama got the DRS. Tried to stay on the inside, but couldn't. And now he's under pressure from Alpha. All right, here we go. And Llama gets back in front of Alpha. Who has the DRS here? They both have DRS. Ooh, a little bit of contact. And Alpha gets ahead. All right, so Frozen is a second behind Chicken. He has five lap tire advantage. He's got a little, he's closing that down fast. Tai trying to recharge his battery as much as possible to try to hold off for one and a half more laps. Who's dropped a whole bunch? Chicken. All right. 41% battery should be enough to hold off for the for this final lap. But then Chicken has to worry about Frozen too. He can't just. Tai with 3% battery. Just needs to keep it a bit close. No mistakes. NYC coming through. This is going to be close. Tai has to try to hold on to second here. Frozen trying to go around the outside. Back to the inside. Frozen gets onto the podium. If he can hold on to it. This is going to be tight. Chicken's going to have a better exit. Oh, and Chicken loses a little, loses a little traction and puts him down to 6. And Tai's able to hold on for second place. Frozen makes his way back from in that pit stop back to the podium, but because looking at how Tai finished second, I'm wondering if Frozen's thinking, shoot, he probably could have stayed. He probably could have stayed out and actually taken the lead all the way through. But there we go. The full race there. What a race. Lots of action there. Percy, driver of the day, most overtakes. Alpha with the cleanest driver. Fast lap goes to Frozen. NYC Gaming with the win. Let me capture these. Oops. I need to capture the whoops, standings here. Get into the I probably won't be able to grab it all in time. I can get the beginning. Save out. What a race. What a race. All right, let me put up the results. Second here. All right. Let me find out if people are ready for race interview. Um, like a minute. Oh, but he is not here. So Frozen's gone. Let's go to Tai Tai. Actually, they're all gone. All right, let me pull NYC Gaming in. And we'll. All right. Well, first place there. How was that race for you? I know that there was a lot of strategy, a lot of decisions to make with all the safety cars. Walk me through, what you were thinking and how it went. Yeah, no, I mean, I think when the first safety car came out and Frozen was in first and actually pulling a gap, and you had traffic in front of you, I was thinking, oh well, there's the race. But that second safety car came out, and then when Frozen pit, I was like, I don't know. And then we see Tai Tai, he stayed out and kept second. It was interesting. Yeah, he was cooked, but he was fast using his battery. Hmm. All right. Well, congrats. And looks like there's nobody else who's available. But it would have been interesting to talk to the rest of the drivers to hear what's going on. All right. Well, thanks and congrats. All right. Oh, Chris, you're right. I heard him, but I didn't undo the interview for the didn't enable the Discord mic. But in any event, NYC Gaming said that, you know, um, that he was, he was a little bit surprised that Frozen Pit, but at the same time, he's also surprised that Tai Tai, had that much pace, at the end. So yeah, that was quite a race. Chris, I don't know what happened to you. I think well, we can run it back, but I think there was a little bit of a contact with Llama, I think was is what happened to you. But yeah, with Tai Tai, it was interesting because I think he was running second. Oh yes, and Chris, you did get 10 seconds in the pits as well. That was unfortunate. There was a lot of people who got 10 seconds. There's actually a few people who got 10 seconds in the pit. Um, but Tai Tai was second. He had some sort of incident, dropped all the way to, I think, to 14th, and then made his, with the safety cars, with strategy, with his pace, a lot of battery management, made his way back up to second and held off Frozen. So quite, quite the race. So um, can't see the VOD. Yeah, how did he get back to P2? He stayed out on the safety car. So that's how he did it, and he stayed in front, um, using DRS from NYC and managing his battery through the lap. So um, yeah, so I will save the stream, and yeah, a little bit lonely to have one person talking on the stream. So hopefully by next week I can get access back to um, the Infinite Racing stream, and we can get going with that. And I can stream back on that um, channel. So until next week, we'll see you all later.